बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लग रहा। पापा को क्यों पहन लियो?
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
नहीं अबे कहाँ से इतना अच्छा ऊपर वाले को?
Good morning, children.
गुड मॉर्निंग
Children, in
गुड
our
मॉर्निंग
Friday class, we have studied about
अबाउट व्हाट?
children. It is a difficult task to maintain the class discipline. अभी कोई भी बच्चा गुड मॉर्निंग मैम किए जा रहे थे. What is this? Is this way of talking or wishing your teacher? Is this way of talking or wishing your teacher? I don't think this is the way of talking. Someone was shouting loudly with his family members, and family members are also shouting. It means your parents do not care for you, what you are doing. And in this session, but the number of participants is just 28. Though 3 section of students of 3 section are joining the class, have joined the class. But the number of participants is only 28. Just see how much sincere class section A, B, C students are. How much sincere class A, B and C students are. And the students of class A, B and C have a lot of problem that they do not got the portion of the test. They have not the question answer of the lesson. These types of problems you people feel because you people do not pay attention in the studies. This is very painful, children. That you are not paying attention, proper attention towards your studies. This is not good. And one thing here I am going to tell you that lesson 14 E we have not done, and lesson 15 the question answer of D and E we have not done. Today I will post it the question answer of lesson 14 E and D and E of lesson 15. And in this on Monday, in this Monday class, I will start a new chapter, that is upcoming gender. Is it good? You are understanding and listening me? Yes or no? Chatting करके बता दीजिए. You are understanding or listening me or not? Those who are understanding me may chat with me. Sarthak have chat. Sarthak 7C. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Sarthak. It's very good. Or Kumar Ansu 7B. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Today we will start a new chapter, that is lesson number 22, and that is the related with the gender discrimination. As you know, what is the gender means? Gender का मतलब क्या होता है? What is the meaning of the word gender? It refers to male or female, their attitude, their behavior, and their role in the society. As you know that though these two are different genders, we are knowing that there are two types of gender. One is male and second is female. To up now we should come on the point. The point is this: why we are studying? We are feeling a need to study the gender discrimination or unpacking gender. So, meaning it means both of these are very important for the development of a society. But here we are going to a study about the gender discrimination. So before starting the study, we should just see throughout our surrounding what is happening here and there. Here means in our country, there means in the world itself, or in the society, in the nation, what is happening. Why we are needing to study the gender discrimination. Now let us start the chapter with this feeling why we need to study gender discrimination. Now, unpacking gender. The word gender refers to the different values, attitudes, and behaviors that are attached to the roles of males and females by different social and cultural groups. Here, sorry, children. Here they are saying that the different social and society, the different there are caste, region, religion. So they, everywhere there is difference between male and female. There are some set rules are deputed for the both genders. Now, what is the for example, women cook food, cook and clean, men clean car and fly aeroplane. Role of boys and girls. Here, even as babies, boys and girls are treated differently. In some communities, boys are always dressed in blue, not in pink, as it is considered to be feminine color. You just think that in some countries, their dress code is also fixed for boys and girls. And one thing, children, I want to request you that you should please watch the YouTube videos which the teacher, subject teacher, I every day upload, because this is the live, this is the video of our live class, and it proved beneficial for you. So try to watch the video. Okay. And one thing which I have forgot to tell you, that in this coming Sunday we have SST social science test, and the portion is lesson 15, and the portion is lesson 15. Just remember it, children, don't forget it. The portion, the test is lesson 15. And someone will ask, ma'am, please tell me, question answer I have not done. Abhi se problem shuru ho jayega, but you will get the question answer of this lesson today on Snap Homework. Is it clear? Now, the stereotypical gender roles like males are tough and females are the weaker sex originate from roles that are taught during childhood. Up here we are knowing that some people say that the girls are weak and male are strong. So this is their weaker sex originate from roles that are taught during childhood. By the age of 3, children tend to be aware of their gender. और जब एक बच्चा जब 3 साल का ही होता है, तो अपने खुद ही मतलब टेन टू बी अवेयर का मतलब वो खुद भी थोड़ा समझने लगता है कि आई एम ए मेल, शी इज अ फीमेल, दे दैट इज द they are encouraged to prefer the games, clothing, way of speech and other aspect of culture usually associated with boys or girls. उसमें पेरेंट्स भी ड्रेस, गेम्स उसी तरह का खरीदते हैं जो बॉयज से रिलेटेड होता है, या गर्ल्स के लिए जो गर्ल्स से रिलेटेड होता है. तो मेल्स आर टोल्ड बॉयज डू नॉट क्राई एंड आर गिवन गन्स एंड कार एट टॉय. समटाइम्स सम पीपल से अपने बच्चों से कहते हैं कि लड़के तो रोते नहीं हैं, और गर्ल्स को उनको खेलने के लिए बंदूक दे दिया जाता है, डरते भी नहीं है. कार दिया जाता है, गर्ल्स को क्या दिया जाता है, डॉल दिया जाता है, और प्ले हाउस दिया जाता है, अपना घर बनाओ, किचन सेट से खेलती हैं. तो दिस टाइप्स ऑफ गेम्स actually these times it creates gender discrimination. What we have to do, let them to play though both games, because nowadays we are what we are watching, that male are proving the better cook than the female, and female are proving better aeroplane better pilots than the males. So this is it means what is the problem is here, what is the difference. We should have to follow the rules. We should respect the both gender. We should respect both each other and make ourselves complementary for each other, not be a competitor. एक be a complementary, एक दूसरे का सहयोग, companion. Is it clear? Be a companion, not a competitor. Now children, males are told so that they can play the traditional female homemaking role. The girls of the matter, the gist of the matter is that Girls are schooled to be soft and obedient, and boys are told to be tough and dominating. In this way, the society wrongly ingrains the specific rule that girls and boys are supposed to play when they grow up into women and men. अब कहता है इसका मैटर का जिस्ट क्या है? तो मैटर का जिस्ट ये है कि लड़कियों को ये सिखा दिया जाता है कि तुम लोग सॉफ्ट रहो, ओबीडिएंट रहो. अब बॉयज को कहा जाता है तुम लोग हार्ड बनो, डू नॉट फॉलो द रूल्स, ब्रेक द रूल्स. तो it helps to formate an unequal society where there is disorder. If we want a good society, if we want ourselves to make the citizens discipline, then we should teach them to behave properly, respect for each other, and follow the rules. All rules are made to follow for the each gender. They are whether they are boy or girls. Society and stereotyping. The notion of stereotyping is generally negative. It means it is what is the effect of this stereotyping is negative. It is its effect is not positive. It creates discrimination that results in inequality. It hampers the individual thought. It is prejudice, irrational, and based on fear. What is different? अब कहते हैं देखिए what is इसमें कितना hampers the individual thought. अगर कभी कभी कोई आगे आना चाहता है तो वो आगे नहीं, क्योंकि वो सोचने लगता है, he or she start to think that I am not made for this work, or I cannot do it because of the negative teaching of the gender discrimination. Now, why this gender discrimination now? Here we are going to study why this gender discrimination. This word gender discrimination has occurred when and where. Why this word gender discrimination occur in the society? And in the ancient time, when the man was a wanderer, it moves here and there in search of food and shelter. So at that time, what is the physical strength was important, because the male have to fight with they have to, not male, female also have to fight with their competitors or enemies, whether they are wild animals or even they are the wild people also. Because at that time, man life was not civilized. Man was leading a life of not a settled life. It was a wanderer life. But slowly, settlement comes in man life. And at that time also, people fight together for their supremacy over the land, piece of land, or for their what is their expansion for their of land for the agricultural activities. So at that time, the women were not proved to be a good warrior, and the male were, because the physical strength was necessary at that time. So here we know that the fact is this, that the male are stronger than the women. So at that now, just page number is 183, and listen the words. Stereotyping of roles has deep roots in the human mind. It may have originated in the early primitive tribes as they struggled for the control of territory. The physical strength of male was considered very important. Is it clear? Because the man was the control of the territory. They were searching new land for the agricultural and the other settled activities. So at that time, the physical strength was very important. But unfortunately, the domination continues even in modern time. The effort to create a free, democratic, and rational society where everyone enjoys equality continues to be an important political and social issues. Nowadays, because we have invented a lot of new equipments for our better living, and still we are following the rules of that inequality that is not irrelevant in the modern society. So what we have to do to overcome from this problem, or this word gender discrimination is proving to be an important social and political issue for the country, for the nation, for the society, and the international world scenario also. Stereotyping of gender role may vary from culture to culture, but the fact remains that most behavioral differences between males and females are determined by society. But here we know that the stereotyping activities are different in the from culture to culture. But they all, whether all these rules are formed, They are where from all these rules are from. All these rules are from the society itself. We people are the maker of these types of rules. So we people should come forward and wash our brain that the all are male and women both are equal for the development of the society, and they should play their role judicially मतलब उसने अच्छे से कि जिससे कि डेवलपमेंट का काम हो सके. Now the set activities assigned to girls and boys do not end with the selection of toys for each. They are even influence the selection of subject in school and colleges. Later on, the value attached to the work of male and female also differ. Most women work much harder than their male counterpart, but the invisibilization of women labor fails to get them their due share. The housework and childcare are not considered work. The condition of rural women is quite sad, as rural men are migrating to cities in large numbers in search of employment. The women have taken over the responsibility of looking after the farms. They continue to do their traditional work in household, that is family care, fetching, etc. They also work on the farm during the sowing and harvesting, along with looking after the cows, buffaloes, and hens. The list of their work is endless. Now, children, in class 5, you have studied in the chapter occupation, you have studied the gender discrimination there. And the same word was used in that lesson also, that in the village, the ladies, the women have to work hard for the place of their counterparts because most of them migrated to cities. Migration word भी था उसमें. So they have migrated to cities for the better job or better opportunities, and they left their family along with women and children family in the village itself, and the women have to work all the work which they left, that is whether the household work or the farming or the fetching water from the fetching water from the well, or bringing water from some elsewhere, or looking after the children, bringing vegetables from the market, and caring for their animals also. So so that is the just thing. The life of the woman is very hard in the village area. And here they are saying the list of their work is endless. The domestic maids in big cities also work very hard, living under unhygienic condition and lead a life without dignity. They dream of a better life in cities as compared to their rural counterparts, but continues to survive under a discriminating condition. Here we are saying that in the city you see the domestic maids also, or the helpers, they come to your house to help your mother, your parents, but their condition is not very good because they do not earn as much as they need to live a life of dignity. What is the result of this? They lead a very miserable life, or they where there is lack of all types of basic amenities like a clean drinking water, like getting clean drinking water, living in a clean surrounding, etc. Now, here they are just showing the condition of the woman in the picture. They are showing that, just see the picture, the given on page number 134 in your book. Here a woman labor in this here a woman labor is working on a site, whether site. The just see, she had bricks on her head and a child in her and her child in her lap. So just see, the you cannot imagine how much hard work she is doing. She's looking after her child, and they're doing some other some activities to earn something for her family. And but you cannot see this type of picture but with the male labors. These types of picture, so with pictures come from the women labor only. So the condition of the women labor in the village or in the cities are very poor and pitiful. The condition of urban educated woman is not different, very different. She begins her day at the crack of dawn. She cooks for the entire family, sends her children. Only 30 is to 31 students are in the class. And the section, there are 3 sections, A, B, and C. Only 31 students are interested to join the social science class. How poor it is. You people have no interest in the studies now. You have just left all the interest. You are not creating, doing any work, or neither you are listening what the teachers are speaking, what the parents are speaking. Just passing time. जब तुम लोग अनम्यूट रहते हो और उस समय जब तुम लोग की आवाज हम सुनते हैं, तो उस समय हम समझ जाते हैं कि तुम लोग क्या, how much serious you are regarding your studies. It shows. And children who are attending the class, आप लोग बहुत बढ़िया काम करते हैं. Some students never left their class, but some students sometime come, join and left the class. Whenever they wish, they left the class. Whenever they wish, they left the class. वो class छोड़ देते हैं. Now, here now we have studied about the women, village women, the domestic maid, and now we are here we are studying about the domestic maid or labor. A woman labor is working on a road construction site and carrying her baby at the same time. And now we will study about the condition of the urban woman. Urban woman मतलब शहर की औरतों का हालत क्या रहता है. What is the condition of urban women? The condition of urban educated women is not very different. She begins her day at the crack of dawn. She cooks for the entire family, sends her children to school, packs her husband lunch, and goes to the bus stand to catch the overcrowded vehicle. At work, she has to perform her duties equivalent to her male counterpart. Once back home in the evening, she has to complete the household chores and then manage to catch a few hours sleep before following the same routine. Following the same routine the next day. The work she does at home is unaccountable. It is not considered productive. Now, children, here we are going to study about the condition of women like me, like your mother. They also, the working mother, nowadays, the most of the ladies are working in an office or in a school or some elsewhere in a corporate sector. But what is their condition? So their condition is they work hard than their male counterpart, but they do not follow a boring routine every day, but they say nothing, and they are and neither they nor they say anything, neither their people, the family members think about their condition. They just think that the work she is doing is not for my work, though she is contributing in the family income, but her work is not respecting by the family member itself, though they are taking and using all benefits she is providing from her job. This is the condition of the urban woman. The woman role as a caregiver and homemaker has not been accorded its rightful place. She gives birth, lactates her babies, cares for them, feeds the family, and attends to the sick and older members of the family, and still faces discrimination. Here they are saying the woman role is not proving and not as caregiver. Caregiver मतलब ध्यान रखने वाली, housemaker, but has not been according to its rightful place. इसको जो place मिलना चाहिए वो नहीं है. What the work she does is she gives birth, care after the babies and family, cooks food for them, then and sometimes, and not all time, but sometimes we are earning, the women are earning money also for the betterment of the family itself, and bringing all the facilities which their male counterpart bring in the house. But what is the result of all these efforts which the women are doing? Nothing. Zero. They are not getting proper respect even in their family, because the work they are doing is considered to be not productive, that is unproductive, that is, and creating gender discrimination. The issues of women here, we are going to, we should must understand one thing, that whether the gender discrimination only in India or in the whole world. The answer is no. the gender discrimination not only in India or in our society. It is the problem of the whole world. Now, in the England or British, as you know, that the India was under the British control for more than 200 years, and but the Britishers have given the equal right or right to equality, a right to vote or to their women in the year 1928. In the France, you know the name of the France also. The France is also a developed European countries, but the France has also given the right to vote to its ladies in the year 1944 after a long period of demand. Ladies were demanding that we should also have given the right to vote from a long time. Only then the France has given this right to their ladies. So in comparison with these types of situation, our Indian society is our more developed. Our nation is, our country is more developed because our constitution makers have provided equal right to both male and female since the beginning. Since when the constitution introduced, when the India become the democratic country, announced to become a democratic country, the right to vote was given both male and female equally. In the so now on this issue, our country is very progressive, children. Just and be proud of your country. Now, gender inequality exists in most part of the world in different forms. The issue of women inequality is not limited in India alone. It is an international one. A well-laid out planning is required on international level for greater gender equality, because even the most developed countries have been unsuccessful in ensuring a rightful place for the women in the society. For example, the right to vote was given to women in England in 1928 only, and in France in 1944 after a long period of demand. After a long period of demand, the women have demanded that we should be also provided the right to vote. Only then the France has provided them right to vote. Now, gender inequality exists in most part of the world in different forms. Mortality inequality. Women mortality rates are higher as compared to men all over the world. Mortality मतलब बचपन में ही ये जो बच्चे जो मरते हैं, तो उसमें लड़कियों का ज्यादा रहता है, लड़कों का कम रहता है. Natality inequality. The many male dominated societies have preference for boys. The technique of determining the gender on the of the fetus has encouraged this in human practice. अब कहता है कि नेट मतलब बच्चे को जन्म के पहले ही मार देना. ये जो है बहुत सारे सोसाइटी में ऐसा होता है कि गर्ल्स शुड नॉट बी बर्न, दे डू नॉट लाइक गर्ल चाइल्ड एंड दे kill the child in the as a fetus. Fetus मतलब जब छोटा बच्चा जब वो जन्म लेने के पहले ही उसको मार दिया जाता है. Just think how the pitiful condition is that parents themselves are killing their child. Whether she is a girl or a boy is not a matter. Basic facility inequality. Girls are denied the right to education and many other facilities in many countries even today. Basic facility मतलब जब एक छोटे बच्चे को पढ़ाना है, पढ़ना चाहिए, तो in some society, in this is in our country also, the some people prefer that they should that they prefer boys to send the schools, and they don't want to send their girl child to the school. So if you girls, especially girls who are attending my class, please listen me. If your parents is giving you a chance to attend your class or go to school or paying your fee, be grateful to them and be thankful to them and do your studies with wholehearted. एकदम दिल से पढ़ाई करिए और आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करिए and prove to be and try to be prove to be a torch bearer in the society, because you are lucky that you are getting a chance from your parents. Is it clear? Now, a special opportunity inequality. A special opportunity inequality. A special opportunity means the opportunities of higher education and professional training are less for young women and more for young men. Here they are saying the higher education, the sometimes the parents provide higher education to their their male child only, not the female child. or they parents do not allow a girl child to go outside from the house for the higher study. Professional inequality in employment as well as promotion, women often face discrimination. Here they are saying that in employment or profession, maybe employment or profession, maybe whether the women so first we have to study about the condition of the condition of the women in the ownership equality. In many societies, the women are not getting proper the basic asset, that is the home and land are owned by land should be owned by them. But now in our country, the condition is changing. The government is law, different law are making to provide equal right in the property, even in the property for the girl child also, in their ancestral property, or even in the in-laws house also. There's changing, changes are coming. Home and land are owned by male. The lack to claim the property reduces the voice of women. तो जब वुमेन के नाम से कोई प्रॉपर्टी नहीं होता है, वो कह नहीं सकती है, तो इससे क्या होता है, वो बहुत राइटफुल होकर नहीं रह सकती है. तो दैट्स व्हाई the women should also provided the equal right in the property also, in their in-laws house also, or in their parents house also. Household inequality, there are basic inequality in gender that are reflected in sharing of housework and child care. तो ये जो है हमेशा ही दिखता है समटाइम्स कि चाइल्ड केयर में या घर के काम करने में लोग चाहते हैं कि हम अलग से अपना, मतलब दैट इज द नॉट माय. Where I have muted? I am unmute. Are you listening me, children? Are you listening me? I have not muted myself. Aditi Sinha. Someone has told that I have muted myself, but I have not muted myself. I'm not remembering the name. Who was the person? Kumar Ansu. का chat क्या है? Yeah. No, ma'am, you are not listening. Kumar Ansu. Rishabh Raj. Kumar Ansu is saying that we are listening you clearly. Rishabh Raj, there is some problem in your audio. Their network problem maybe. Because children are listening me. I have not muted myself. I have not muted myself. My voice is clear. One thing that I want to tell you, children, yes, I know that my voice is clear. Now, one thing I want to that learn the lesson carefully. And today you will get the question answer of lesson. Yes, yes, I know that my voice is clear now. No, don't chat me on this issue. Learn the lesson carefully. This is your homework today. And one thing that is that I will post the question answer of lesson 14 and 15 itself on your snap homework, and try to join your classes at time. And the portion of the coming test is lesson 15. Again and again I am revising that the portion for your coming test is lesson 15. Now, education and awareness. Again, I am going to tell you that the issues of women inequality is not limited in India alone. It is an international one. A well laid out planning is required on international level for gender equality, because even the most developed countries have been unsuccessful in ensuring a rightful place for the women in the society. For example, Right to vote was given to women in England in 1928 only, and in France in 1944 after a long period of demand. Now, gender inequality exists in the most part of the world in different forms. First was mortality inequality, natality inequality, basic facilities inequality, special opportunity inequality, professional inequality, ownership inequality, and household inequality. So there are many types of gender inequality. Now, children, if I am going to unmute you, and those who have any problem may query, हमसे पूछ सकते हैं. रौमिक कुमार, आपका क्या प्रॉब्लम है? What is? Romik Kumar. Romik Kumar. What is your problem? Romik Kumar, you have raised your hand, but you are not saying what is your problem. Romik, have you any problem? Anyone want to ask any question related to the chapter? Gender, upcoming gender? Anyone may ask. I have unmuted you. If you have any query regarding the chapter, you may ask the question. Yes, Sarthak, or who is asking a question? Yes? Yes? Yes, anyone has any query? No. Okay, children, then learn the lesson carefully, the gender discrimination, and you will get the question answer of lesson 15 and 14. And the portion for the upcoming test is lesson 15. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a good day.